This is a 2025 Ford Maverick XLT hybrid, and Ford fixed a major issue with this truck for 2025. I borrowed it from Larry H. Miller Super Ford here in Salt Lake City. Be sure to ask for Tim Powell if you are in the market. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see pricing and features on this build. At the very top is the description with the color. So this is space white metallic. And then here's a short listing of the standard equipment. And this does have the 308 equipment group for $2,220. And here are all the options. XLT luxury package, which is a no-brainer. Also, you get the rear parking sensors with that package too. Floor liners, black appearance with 1645. And even with all these options, with base price being $28,895 and destination being $15,995, it's still under 40 grand. Here are the Philly comment numbers off to the side. Now, in case you were wondering, on the window sticker it doesn't show all-wheel drive, but that 301A equipment group is basically the all-wheel drive ad for $2,220. So that was the biggest fix that Ford made for 2025. You couldn't get all-wheel drive with the hybrid system, and I saw a lot of people, well, I saw a couple people at the dealership walk away from these because they had to have all-wheel drive and they had to have the hybrid. So they fixed that for this model year, which was a huge save for this truck, I think, personally. Now, on the front end, you guys can see this does have the LED headlights, high and low beam, incandescent turn signals, and with this black appearance package, it just gives you this menacing look, especially with this space white color, which is probably my favorite color so far for this model year. Down below, you have this black painted trimming, which looks great. No fog lights on Maverick, no matter what trim level you get. And active grille shutters. You can see that black paint on that grille looks really good. No front camera. White lettering on that badge there. And then here's some of your graphics on the hood. As far as the suspension goes, McPherson front suspension on this truck. Fabric material for the liner. And then here are the tires. These are Goodyear Wrangler tire. They're the Territory HTs. 225, 55, 19 is the size. And as far as the capacity goes, 1,929 pounds, 50 psi. I'll show you the yellow sticker to show you the actual capacity too. And nice wheel design, 5 lug. They do paint the mirror caps right here. Also, blind spot, heated outside mirrors. Smart key system, so you can lock them or swipe your hand in to unlock. You can't do that for the rear doors, however. And here's that bed. So here's an interesting fact about Ford. If you have a hybrid, you can't push on the door to open it. You have to push the button right here, and then that will unlock the fuel door. Now, if you miss and push it closed, sometimes it'll allow you to do it from here by pushing on it again, but yeah, there it is. And then it'll unlock like that. 87 octane, 13.8 gallon fuel tank, which is actually smaller than the 2-liter engine. They do provide a liner for the wheel well too. Incandescent tail lights, rear parking sensors, receiver hitch with just a 4-pin here. 2,000 pound capacity, I believe, for this truck without that tow package. More white lettering on the badging. And this is not assisted for the tailgate. 400 watts of power. Bed lights were an option, as you saw. And this storage can be an option too, depending on the trim level you get. No power sliding glass, no defrost back there, and you have incandescent bulbs there. And then here's a quick peek underneath. There's your spare tire, and there's your independent rear suspension out back. Lastly, here is a side view of the truck. So here is that 2.5 liter inline 4 engine. Now this does have the Atkinson cycle. Does anyone want to go down that rabbit hole with me? I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I did it when I sell Toyota Priuses, and I'll spare you in this video. Now with that being said, you do have an electric motor on this side, and this total output is going to give you a targeted, and keep that word in the back of your mind, targeted horsepower of 191, which comes on around 5,600 RPMs, and 155 pound-feet of torque, targeted torque, which comes on around 4,000. Now, the reason why I say targeted is because you have to use premium fuel to get those numbers, which is pretty interesting for the hybrid setup. I'm pretty sure you all knew that if you got the 2-liter, you had to use premium to get the max, but I'm a little shocked by this one. You do have a continuously variable transmission. I do think that this is a really good setup here. I think that for the kind of fuel economy you can get with this truck, this is definitely something I would consider. 0W20 oil. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. On the door, you have your power door locks, and you do have auto down for automatic, but everything else is just hold. Power mirrors, a little bit of storage in the door. Now, with that luxury package, you gotta look at it. It does give you a power seat, heated seats. I believe it gives you heated outside mirrors too, and a few other things. So if you were looking to buy this truck, you definitely want to get that package. Here's some of your controls off to the side. All hard plastic for this interior, but they do give you a leather wrap steering wheel, which is nice too. Great bolstering on the top of the seat here. No tilt headrest. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. On this side, they do allow you to push the seat up and down, which I like. And glove box, pretty big. Not assisted, which I would like to see. And back here, here's the door. Seat back pocket only on this side. They still provide a armrest with cup holders. And as I said, no defrost, no power sliding glass. You still get the 400 watts of power, 2 USBs. And under the seat, this is a little bit different because you have a battery pack below here. So you still have decent storage on that side, which I'm actually shocked by. I thought all of this would be gone pretty much with that battery, but no, that's not the case. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's seat. The seat does go pretty far back for tall people. You have your cruise control and some of your controls for your 8-inch screen right here, and also your 13.2-inch screen is right here. Push button start. When you start it up, you don't hear the engine because obviously it's being a hybrid. Now, if you want to adjust your steering wheel, it is tilt and telescoping. And right over here, you guys see you have your heated seats. It is automatic too. Also, if you were to put it in reverse, here's your camera. There is no 360 camera with this one. And if you want to use your screen, I find it easy to find that home, because then it takes you to this menu so you can see your audio. You can hook up your phone pretty easily here. Then you have your settings, features, and apps. So if you want to customize it, you can do so. Over on this side, it shows you we're in electric driving right now. So this has a little split screen, which I like. And I like that you can swipe this too. Hit home again. You can go to features. So I like that right there. Now if you want to see more of your climate settings, you can push this here and it will pop up this menu. Turn on your climate right there. And this does just have single climate control, so you don't have dual. Now just below the screen you have your air vents, your audio controls. This does have a hold function at a stoplight, so you don't have to keep your foot on the brake. 2 USBs down there. And you guys can see you have a 12 volt. And all this is storage down there. Here's your gear selector, electronic parking brake, traction control right here, and a little bit of storage. Now on the roof, they do provide a place for your sunshades. You can have your lights come on when you open the door. And as far as your vanity goes, there's no lights, but they still give you mirrors on both sides. Now, one thing I would like to see, I wanted to see if I could find a menu. Maybe someone could tell me in the comment section. I couldn't find it. I wanted to see if there was like a hybrid menu that you can look at while you're driving, like so you can see like how much the battery's charged up. Now they do have something in here. Let's see. It's called the EV Coach. So let's go ahead and put it in gear. So it's not really showing you anything. I just like to see like where the battery is in terms of its charge state. I just like to see that. I like to see the regenerative braking, and maybe that is possible, but maybe I'm not able to find it. I looked for about 3 minutes, but nevertheless, this screen, you can customize this if you like. And you do have drive modes too. You have all the way to the left, you have slippery, eco mode, normal, sport, and tow haul. But yeah, overall, this is definitely a nice truck. It's very comfortable and it feels spacious for what it is too. No auto dimming mirror. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 2710. The rear is going to be 2,800 pounds. And all in gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 5,320. 19 by 7.5 wide wheels. And here is the payload. 1,363 pounds, and they do recommend 36 psi all the way around. Hope you guys liked the video. This is definitely a really nice truck, and it's pretty much in a class of its own. No one's really able to compete with this right now because of the price point and really the features that you get along with having a hybrid system. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I am planning on doing a drive video really soon with the hybrid and the 2-liter turbocharged engine to see fuel economy and performance. You don't want to miss it. See you guys soon.